Hey, what's up guys, it's Famous, and this time around I'm doing something a little different. But without any hesitation, let's jump straight into the top 5 games coming out within the next year that you should be excited for. So coming in at number 5, we got Rise of the Tomb Raider. Now this is a timed exclusive for Xbox, so I can't really vouch for it too much as of right now. But it will be released on PC and PS4 soon after. Now what that time, difference is, who knows. So for starters, we got the Assassin's Creed-esque stealth, where you would throw a bottle and of course the enemy would go near it. We also have underwater assassinations that we can do, kind of stealth kills. We could also do, I want to compare this to the dead shot from Red Dead Redemption, where you would mark enemies and kill them all at once. Now with all that being said, I'm not necessarily sure that all those new mechanics are gonna make the game even better than it was before. So for those of you who are trying to pick up this game, the current release date for Rise of the Tomb Raider is November 10th, 2015. Alright, moving on. So coming in at number 4, we got Dark Souls 3. Now for those of you who are unfamiliar with the series, Dark Souls 3 is an action role-playing game set in a third-person perspective. Now I'm not really sure on the whole story of it. All that I know is that the gameplay is fucking epic. So as far as gameplay goes, combat and movements were made faster and more fluid in Dark Souls 3. Several players' movements such as backstepping and swinging heavy movements can be performed more rapidly, allowing players to deal more damage in a short period of time. Basically, they made Dark Souls 3 a lot like Bloodborne in the sense that the fighting and slowness of Dark Souls 2 was balanced out between Bloodborne. Basically, Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2 had a baby. So a little change that was made from Dark Souls 2 to Dark Souls 3 was that this game features fewer maps than its predecessor Dark Souls 2. But levels were interconnected and were made larger, which encourages exploration. Basically, you have a lot more places to go in one little area. The agility stat from Dark Souls 2 was also removed from Dark Souls 3. This game also features multiplayer elements like the previous games in the series. It has a lot of the same mechanics and it really hasn't changed much on the multiplayer side. So despite Hidetaka Miyazaki being the lead director and originally believing that the Dark Souls series wouldn't have any sequels, Dark Souls 3 would serve as the 4th installment in the Souls series. Miyazaki later added that the game would not be the last game in the series, and instead would serve as a turning point for both the franchise and the studio. For those of you who are looking out for Dark Souls 3, it comes out March 24th, 2016. So coming in at number 3, we got The Division. Now this game I'm personally really excited for, and I badly want to get it. But honestly, I just don't have enough money to buy most of these games. So in the game, a pandemic that spreads on Black Friday causes the United States government to collapse in 5 days. Basic services fail one by one, and without access to food or water, the country quickly descends into chaos. In the wake of the devastating pandemic that sweeps through the cities across the country, including New York City, it is discovered that the spread of the disease is transmitted through germs on banknotes. As a last resort, the player is part of a classified unit of self-supported tactical agents known as the Strategic Homeland Division, or the Division for short. Leading seemingly ordinary lives, SHD agents are trained to operate independently of command when all else fails. This group is established to combat the threat brought about by the outbreak and are given direct authority by the President of the United States to do whatever it takes to prevent the fall of society and piece the city back together in a massive multiplayer online situation, putting them against AI-controlled enemies as well as other players in the game. So to kind of sum it up, The Division takes place in mid-crisis New York, and the player's mission is to restore order by investigating the source of the virus. Players can team up with other Division agents as they progress, but can also fight with them. As the game is set in third-person perspective, the character model is visible, so players can customize their character, backpack, and level up weapons, gear, and skills. So an essential feature to the game is the dynamic time-based weather system that players can use for strategic advantage with on the battlefield. Now this could come in handy when you're fighting people at night and you're using the dark for cover. Now for those of you who are looking to get Tom Clancy's The Division, the initial release date is sometime in 2016. Alright, coming in at number 2, we got Fallout 4. Now guys, I am so excited for this game to come out, you don't even understand. Like, I've been just watching straight gameplays, trailers, and like all these like concept videos for it, and I've just been researching a bunch of stuff on it. I don't really want to give too much detail into it because, you know, this is not that type of video where I go into full detail about one specific game. So I'm just going to give you a little brief summary. Fallout 4 is an upcoming post-apocalyptic role-playing game developed by Bethesda Game Studios. It is the 5th major installment in the Fallout series and will be released on Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on November 10th, 2015. except in Japan, where it will be released in December 17th, 2015. During Bethesda's E3 conference, it was revealed that the player will be the sole survivor of Vault 111, who emerged approximately 210 years after the Great War. Prior to this, the player is shown to have lived during the pre-war era with their spouse and child. So the gameplay will be largely similar to that of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, with the ability to switch from first-person to third-person view. Additional features are a split-piece armor system, base building, a dynamic dialogue system, in-depth crafting system which implements every lootable object in the game, and much more. Two notable features would be customization that you can do on your character, because it's no longer where you jump into the game and you just have a set character. You can actually create your character. And the customization for armor and guns. Now the amount of stuff you can do is insane. Now if you guys want to watch a further in-depth video, I'll leave a link in the description to my buddy Hazador. He does a great top 5 reasons why you should be excited for Fallout. He just goes into detail and it's amazing. So I'll leave a link if you guys want to go check it out. So coming in at number 1, we got No Man's Sky. Now, No Man's Sky is an infinitely procedurally generated galaxy where you can just do whatever the hell it is that you want. If there's a distant mountain or a planet hanging low on the horizon that you think you want to go to, you can go there. You can fly seamlessly from the surface of a planet to another, and every star in the sky is a sun that you can visit. So, if you think about it, put this into perspective. If you're looking at all the stars in the sky, there's an infinite amount, right? Or at least you would think. But in No Man's Sky, that is truly how it is. It's not just like, oh, you know, they're drawn on there. That's exactly how it is. Now, I don't have too much information on this game due to lack of info given by the developers. But just the concept and how much they've shown so far is just absolutely amazing to me. And I honestly can't wait to get my hands on this game. It's kind of like a more badass version of Minecraft, to put it lightly. It's just there's a lot of open world exploration that you can do, and it's so well thought out. It's amazing. There's multiplayer as well, but it's not as supported as other games. For example, you won't be able to join into lobbies. It's more of you and your friends play the game and you guys spawn on different sides of the universe. You guys might not even end up playing with each other. That's how it works. So with all the talking I did, not much was said about this game, but just know that it's going to be badass. Now if you guys want to see the video and go on the website, I will leave the links in the description down below. And so with that, the release date for No Man's Sky is June 2016. So guys, just before the video ends off, I want to let you guys know that all the games that I've listed, I will be recording on this channel when they come out. Just a little side note for you guys, if you guys didn't catch it during the video, Fallout 4 is coming out this Tuesday. Now, the time I'm recording this is the 8th, so depending on if I upload it today or tomorrow, which would be Monday, it's coming out on Tuesday, and I'm gonna get it, and I'll try to play as much as I can for you guys, kind of get a review out there real quick, and let you know what's good about it and what disappointments there are, if there are any, and if you guys should get it or not. And that'll be a new series that I'm kind of coming up with that I'll give you further detail when it comes out. And let me know if you guys have any other favorite games that I didn't list down here. Let me know what you think, and if there are any games that should have went up on the list and why. Alright guys, peace.
Yo, it's all that I got, the keys to my spot, my clothes in the cot, the ink in my mop, my love from the block. Yo, it's all that I know, mic in the flow, the hunger and cold, no money to hold, life on the road. Yo, it's all that I am, a man with a plan to expand, feed my fam and take over the land. Yo, it's all that I be, all that you see, another MC, trying to find my way up out of the streets.